Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a The Monarchs will kick it away first. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Old Dominion's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The play action fake. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeyer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He'll try it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeyer. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wyoming. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Monarchs can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in, it's Ambrose. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Carney. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Monarchs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ward. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Ward. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. Picks up the 1st down. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They booted away on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. The lone back's got it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Norfolk. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
To the air, it's Carney. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the three. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my...
Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Going to the running game. Spins away from the defense. And they're able to get him on the ground. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Carney. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. On the move, he fires. It's caught. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense defense makes a third down stop. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ward. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Carney. He makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo! Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, ODU! And that one will give them the lead. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 14 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Carney. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pace. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Across the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That's caught. It's Ward. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Monarchs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs! And the pummeling has started. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, they are ready to hoist that golden boot. Here's how things played out. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Unloads it left. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Finding open areas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frill.